Hi everyone, welcome to this week's reading, and I'm back with a weekly reading. I had a little break and I just wanted to also mention that my Etsy shop is back open, so if you would like to book a reading with me, follow the link in this the description box of this video, or if you're on Facebook, have a look at my About section to find the link to my Etsy store if you'd like a reading. The turnaround time at the moment is probably up to about 10 business days, so if you do book a reading this week, it's probably going to be with you towards the middle to late of next week and possibly after that. So, because it depends obviously how many readings I get, and I have already had quite a few orders come in so far today. So, just wanted to mention with the astrology, like I always do, today's a full moon in Capricorn. It's a very significant full moon. I did post about it on my Facebook page, but I'll just mention there's a lot of tension with this particular full moon in that it creates T-square involving the Sun in Cancer and Uranus in Aries. So, you know, especially affecting those cardinal signs, Cancer, Capricorn and Aries. And what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, and Libra, of course, that's right. So, yeah, you know, if you're one of those cardinal signs, you might feel the tension a bit and you might have difficulty sleeping. I know I always have trouble sleeping on a full moon, but, you know, it's really an energy of getting back to basics in a way, and getting really focused on your practical life and really focused on the work that you need to do in the moment, the work at hand, your job, your daily routine, what you need to get done now. And the Capricorn energy can be a bit of a procrastinating energy, so it's a really good idea to try and get focused. And Capricorn, being ruled by the planet Saturn, really likes to prioritize things, and rather than be scattered mentally, really focus on what you need to get done, and you'll feel a lot more productive if you try to do that. Just in general, the fire signs have got some good energy at the moment because Mercury and Venus is in Leo, and it's making a really harmonious trine aspect to Saturn in Sagittarius, so particularly good for the fire signs, and especially, you know, Leo and Sagittarius at the moment. But, you know, the Aries might be feeling the tension from the full moon, but they still could benefit. Mars in Scorpio is making a trine with Chiron in Pisces, so there's a nice healing energy around at the same time. So despite this difficulty of the full moon, there's also a bit of a healing vibe going on. So I'm just going to pick 3 cards from my Rider-Waite deck here and see what are the energies for this week. That's 1, 2, where do I want to go? This one, I think. Okay. 3. So let's see what we've got. King of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups for this week. So I can't remember if I said this is for the 18th to the 24th of July. All right, so the King of Wands, we have a fire sign here, which is interesting. So a fire sign male here. So if you know somebody that is a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, this could represent that person, or if it's you, it represents you. So what I'm getting is a kind of a feeling of an emotional distraction at the moment for this particular energy. I feel like it's more a male energy that I'm sort of reading this message for at this particular moment. But I do get multiple messages, being it's a general reading. So if you're a male fire sign, I feel like you may be distracted at the moment with something going on in your emotional life, but I feel like it's a temporary thing and possibly just an influence that's around you this week. And there is a need to come back to these 3 of Pentacles energy here, which is your ambitions, what you want to achieve. There is the word achievement here with this, and a need to get focused, and which is what I was saying before to do with the Capricorn moon. I feel like this could also represent a relationship situation, or someone that you've had a relationship with if you're a female. And I feel like I'm hearing the words moving on. So I don't know if there's somebody that you are letting go of in your life, or that you've had to let go of, or a situation that relates to the Wands that may have been an opportunity that came to you from somebody that was a male, but there is a need to kind of let that go now and see how he's turned away from the rest of the cards. It indicates to me that you're moving away from this situation and you're going into something that's more focused on what you want, rather than this possible opportunity that's come up. And so if you've had an opportunity come up and it didn't work out, just not to worry too much about it and move forward. That was another message that I was getting with that. I'm also getting for some people a family connection here. So there could be somebody in the family, a male person, that there were possibly some issues with, but I feel like things are getting smoothed over, I want to say. All right, and so these two cards here show that there is a need to focus on your ambitions and what you want to achieve this week. Try to prioritize, as I was saying before, because it's going to benefit you much more. With that, in the astrology, that Mercury and Venus in Leo trining Saturn, it shows that when you do get organized, you can actually achieve quite a lot this week. So there is a need to do that. Now, with this card, it's saying that, look, if you don't see results right away, not to be too disappointed, because you're working on something that's a long-term investment in your path, in your career, in your life in general. So, you know, not to be too impatient. And, you know, it's saying to me that you can't actually see the benefits of the work that you're putting in this week, but just have patience with that. So that was the reading for this week. Tried to keep it short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you next week. Thanks, everyone. Bye.